All right, here comes the evaluating part. Example 1, we are going to try to find the cotangent of 330 degrees without using our calculator. First of all, we need to figure out what a 330-degree angle looks like. So I'm going to draw our coordinate plane. And keep in mind that the coordinate plane is divided into 4 quadrants. The first quadrant's over here, and then we have our second quadrant, the third quadrant's in the bottom left, and then the fourth quadrant is the bottom right. We have our coordinate plane, it's divided into all these quadrants. When we are trying to figure out where an angle is, we want to start at the positive x-axis and go counterclockwise. So what that means is I need to figure out what this angle looks like. In an angle, we have 2 pieces. One of my pieces is going to be on this positive x-axis. And then from here, I want to go counterclockwise this many degrees. I want to go counterclockwise 330 degrees. Well, 90 degrees would get me up to the top. 180 degrees takes me over here. 270 degrees is at the bottom. And then back here, I could either call this 0 degrees or 360 degrees. Now, if I'm going from here 330 degrees, I'm going to go almost all the way around if you call this a circle, I'm going to go almost all the way around my coordinate plane, almost all the way around my circle, so that I'm only 30 degrees off. Okay? We draw in our angle. And then we really, in order to find our cotangent, to evaluate our trig functions, we really want to draw a triangle. And we always want to draw up or down to the x-axis, no matter where we are, or depending where we are, so that we get a right triangle here. And if you look at what we have here, when we have our 330-degree angle, I have a 30-degree angle and a 90-degree angle. That means this has to be a 60-degree angle. I have a 30, 60, 90 triangle. So we can fill in our triangle with the corresponding side lengths from our special rights. Our shortest side is across from your 30-degree angle. Here's our hypotenuse. Our length, or our width here, is your short leg times the square root of 3. Now the only other thing that I'm going to add in is if I am at this end point of my angle here, if I'm at this end point, my y value, the coordinate here would be negative. So I'm going to label this as -1 because I'm below the x-axis. Okay. This length is still going to be positive because I moved to the right. And then the hypotenuse is always positive. So it doesn't matter where you are, the hypotenuse is always going to be positive. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost here with our evaluating our cotangent. Let's see what we can do. The cotangent of an angle is the reciprocal of tangent. And tangent is opposite over adjacent. So cotangent is the adjacent over the opposite. So I want to look at my angle that's made with the x-axis to figure out what is the adjacent, what is the opposite side length. From my angle with the x-axis here, the adjacent side is the square root of 3. The opposite is this -1 that's over here. So the cotangent of 330 degrees is the square root of 3 over -1, which is the negative square root of 3.